from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I started there. Remember when me tell you say I started there. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a Bruce Mero. But the way you go like a papa nuku. But them they were bonito. Me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the plan and the rest of man I tell you what I am. Me never give up. Me tell them say
heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans, if for freedom had to die, we will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, we'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom, they died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes, we want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We bled in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bummed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now? If not you, you die at Mali, 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 Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in our heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes, so I'm following you.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire, yeah.
They paid the ultimate price. Yeah. They died for me, for the freedom of my unborn child. Yeah. We live for the legacy.
Yo, we will never forget.
never be a free. March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is.
I'm looking at myself in
We
the
must
mirror.
revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.
Akara m ihe mbe na-eme mbe si ma chọrọ ofu ukwu ehi ma nke ọzọ mụ achọrọ ehi niile ma ụkwụ ya ma aka ya ma isi ya ma olu ya anyị ga-adọbiri wee pụọ na nke onwe anyị chighata azụ etu anyị nọ tupu ndị ọcha wee bịa ebe a nwa aha obodo ebe a nwe ndị mmadụ n'ime tupu nwa bekee si ebe o si hapụ obodo ya ọ bịa ebe a ọkpọrọ onye nke ọkpọrọ okeke ọkpọrọ okafọ dakata anyị isi ọ sị n'ụbọchị nke taa na anya aha anyị wuzi Naijiria anyị na-aza aha na-emeghị omimi n'ime ya ihe ngwa gị gbasị biko kọwara m ihe Naijiria pụtara ewepụghị kọwara m ọmụwa ga-aza aha osimiri ka osimiri ga-aza aha mụnwa n'ihi ihe anyị na-ekwuwu na ebe a rụgidere ụlọ a na ọ jọgburu onwe ya ọ dịghị mma Naijiria agaghị emekọtanwu ihe ọzọ ihe ọjọọ emego n'obodo a arụ emego egbugo ndị be anyị aka na-egbukwa anyị ndị Fulani wee chere na mabata be anyị ka na-egbukwa ndị be anyị ruo ụtụtụ echi a na-asị m na ọ ga-adị mma oge ọ na-ekwekwu ka nwee mmekọrịta bụ nke ndị ụnụkọ nke ndị ụmụnne ha egosighị anyị ọtụtụ mgbe ha kpọrọ anyị asị onye ajụrụ ajụ na-ajụ onwe ya ha jụrụ anyị aja ama njụ onwe anyị agbanyeghị na anyị nwe ngwa ahịa n'ugwu Awụsa agbanyeghị na anyị na-azụ ahịa ebe niile dị iche iche na-eme nke ọma kama onye ghara ndụ kpakụ onye ire rie niile ọ Ndụbụisi ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka anyị cheghata azụ ebe a ruo obodo anyị ka o wee maa mma wee karịa obodo ndị ọcha na mma ọhịa anyị na-arịọ nwekwe na ugwu nwee nkwanye ugwu n'ime onwe anyị ọnwa anyị pụọ n'iro a na-etigbu anyị pụọ n'iro ekwu okwu asị ọ bụ gịnị ma anyị ji wee ekwu okwu ụmụ ihe ndị a ka anyị sị na anyị agaghị anabatakwa ya ọzọ
akụkọ akọrọ anyị bụ na ọkụkọ na ewu agaghị nzukọ ụmụ anụmanụ a na-emezi mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ịchụ aja ejiri ọkụkọ maọbụ nwụchụ aja mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ime ka Naijiria dị n'otu enwe ha na-eto esi wee kpam akpụrụ ndị Igbo ọ pụtara na anyị bụ ọkụkọ maọbụ ka ọ pụtara na anyị agaghị nzukọ mere ya bụ ihe eji eme anyị bụ ndị Igbo ụdị na ọbara ndị Igbo ahụ kpafu n'obodo Naijiria gaja
ọ bụ site na akpọmasị ihe na-eme anyị dịka ihe mere ndị ji oge mgbe gara aga etu akụ ka mba niile dị iche iche ji kpọọ ụmụ Izrel asị a na-egbu ha a na-egbu ha afọ niile aka na-egbu ha o wee ruo oge ugbu anyị asị na ogbugbu a na-egbu anyị na ọ dịghị anyị mma ọ ka mma na onwe ihe kwegbuo anyị wu nwere onwe njem a nke anyị na-aga kama na anyị etete n'ụtụtụ asị na onwe onye gburu ebe a onwe ha na-ekwu okwu o doo na onye onwe onye n'aka ụkọchukwu n'ugwu Awụsa ebepụ isi ọnwụghị ofu ugboro ọnwụghị ugboro abụọ ọnwụghị ugboro atọ ọnwụghị ugboro anọ ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ ibe mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ m isi a sị na-achọghị ụdị nka ọ bụghị anyị maka a ga-eji wee chụọ àjà ọzọ
onye si na ya ga-ata anyị ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na anyị fee arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị mgbe were iwe gị na ọmụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala ihe ndị n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọbụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha si maka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri ọya nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra ebe ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwe sịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwe sịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi na-ekwu ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizoba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro dị na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe dịtụ ozu ọ bụ ọkọwa
na nke igwe ruo ebe mi na fero shikwa otu a mee ka fero ka ọ guzo n'ihu ụmụ ndị IPOB ka o wee taa akwụkwọ igwe ọtọ ọsọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ bụ nwa bụ ekele n'igwe n'ụwa nwunye ọbụla kere gị n'oge malite n'oge ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama ma akpọ na ogbu gị na-anọgide ebe mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịa ma
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone that have joined on our evening program. As you join, invite someone else to join, like and share to other platforms, share to family and friends, share to anyone that you can be able to reach. Let us spread this gospel across the world. It is a very important time that we are in, and we must continue to speak with any time we have an opportunity. You know, our evening program is a revision and a short one, and we will try to do what we have to do to make sure that the voice of the Biafran people is heard. Remember, in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come to this platform to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individual. All we do here is to say things the way they are, speak the truth and nothing but the truth. If our truth does not resonate with you, you are entitled to go away. But if the truth we are telling resonates with you, whatever we are saying, if it resonates with you, all you need to do is to join us, add your own voice, and make sure that the information goes viral. We must continue to give voice. Today is supposed to be a sit at home, as we always know that Monday, Biafran people observe civil disobedience. It has been observed every Monday for the past almost 5 years now. Biafrans are observing a Monday as a sit at home to demand for the unconditional release of Mazen and the Kanu, and to present the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world. So Biafrans have been undergoing that sit at home for almost 5 years. And it's been very peaceful and very, very, very effective. A lot have been achieved. In fact, the reason we are still surviving today is just because of that sit at home. So the job that sit at home did cannot be undermined. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you believe. Sit at home was very, very successful. It achieved a lot for us. So, but at a point in time, we see a lot of things that happened. Recently, there was a video that was released by the Liberation Army. The Biafran Liberation Army released a video where they spoke about the information that was given to them through Mazen Nandekan, the supreme leader of IPOB. And they brought it to the knowledge of the Biafran people, and they made a video and posted that video. And that video, many people have misunderstood the video, and many people decide to use the video for their own selfish interests. Many people decide to use it for their own personal aggrandizement. And I have always told you that if you want to make sense of everything that is happening, remove sentiment in anything you see, even if it's coming from the person you do not agree with. Every single one of us has the right to pursue the cause of Biafra and fight for Biafra. That we have different opinions should not make us to be an enemy. That we have different opinions should not make it that when I see you doing the right thing, I should destroy it. That we have different opinions and we belong to this different group does not mean we should forget about our unity of purpose. It is very important that no matter how angry we are, no matter how dissatisfied we are, we should not go to that length to destroy ourselves. Because every single thing we do in this very struggle, our enemies are paying attention. Sometimes we do their job for them and they relax and laugh at us. It's a reality. This is something we see every day, but we have to try as much as possible to correct it because it's not telling good about us. More especially now the international community are looking at us. So on that very video, I have played it in the morning, and so many of you have seen it. It's not a new video where the Liberation Army gave that very press briefing. The advice I'm going to give everybody is that before you react to a video or speak, please listen to that video very carefully. Listen to that very video, even if it is your enemy that is bringing an information speaking. Listen. You will always learn something from there. Out of every nonsense, there is always a sense that you can make out of it. But most times, we have become so negative-minded that we can't even pick out facts. Even when there's information that favors the cause of Biafra, you won't even be able to compromise it because your heart is already compromised. You can't be able to digest it because you have already poisoned your mind. Each time you see a video made by a Biafran, take time, even if it is your enemy, remove sentiment, watch. You might learn something from that video. You might get an information from that video. You might see something positive in that video. The video that was made by Liberation Army, many people have used it for negative part. Many people have used it to attack them. Many people have used it to promote themselves. Many people have used it to make themselves look as if they are relevant. The saboteurs have also used it. Nigerian government also used it. The politicians in Nigeria also used it. But you, that message is meant for, how did you digest the message? How did you digest the message? That message is fully loaded. One most important thing I have to let everybody know is that the Liberation Army did not stop the sit at home. The Liberation Army did not stop the sit at home. They only read out the information they got from the supreme leader of IPOB, who they are under. Every forces of Biafra is under the command of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekam. And when he gives an order, you must have to look into it, obey it, except you have a reason not to obey it. Except you have a tangible reason not to obey it. But every one of us must obey instruction coming from Mazen Nandekam. Even our enemy knows that. The Janjaweed knows that. So, if you have watched that video and misunderstand it, go back and rewatch that video. Some of us, when we watch that video, you only focus on the first aspect of the video. Your mind was fixated on the first aspect of the video. And you run with it, begin to attack, begin to blackmail, begin to do all manner of things. You could not be able to digest the second part of the video, digest it properly, which is the main heart of the video. The main heart of the video is in the second part. The second part of the video is the main heart of the information. The Liberation Army of Biafra did not stop the sit at home. They didn't stop the sit at home. What they did was to read out the instruction given by Mazen Nandekam. And they also reiterated their stance. We have always known that the sit at home is not enforced. Mazen Simon Eber said it is not enforced. We, the Biafrans, online, offline, have been saying it is not enforced. The Liberation Army, we have never seen them anywhere on video enforcing sit at home. They have never enforced it at home. But this blackmail has been ongoing, that we are enforcing sit at home. The Biafrans are enforcing sit at home. Biafrans are enforcing sit at home. Biafrans are enforcing it at home. He go to the extent that he have destroyed their image and reputation in the midst of the Biafrans and even in the international community, to the extent that they are putting death penalty on our Liberation Army. Master Simon Ekpa has been out of the picture for more than going to 2 years now. Going to 2 years, Master Simon is out of the picture, and yet the sit at home is going on. Nobody is enforcing it. The only person that is enforcing it is Nigerian government. That was why they used Soludo to activate the sit at home again, so that they can have a means to control, a means to display their false flag. And after that false flag, they will now blackmail the Liberation Army that they have enforced it at home. Remember, they first of all put a propaganda that they killed Gentle. They put a propaganda that they killed Butuso. All of them have been wiped out. After that propaganda, they finally realized the people they spied was innocent people. They went and spied innocent people and claimed it was Gentle. When they realized that, they even claimed that the video he made was AI. And since then, they are planning another strategy to come. And you know, now that the international community is focusing on Biafra land, they must have a tangible excuse to come in to buy Biafrans again. The only reason they can give to buy Biafrans is to accuse the Liberation Army of going against international norms of sit at home. And they were trying to use Soludo to plan that evil. We have seen Soludo doing that over and over again, accusing Biafrans of every single insecurity in Biafra land, every atrocity they say. Soludo will say is Biafra. He even accused Biafran people of Christian genocide, and he never stopped. Soludo is still going on, looking for something to accuse us with. That is why Soludo took up this very assignment. And in this very assignment of Soludo, what is assignment? The only assignment Soludo have is to blackmail the Liberation Army, to blackmail the Biafran people, to blackmail you and I, and remove the sympathy that we have, the sympathy that we enjoy now with the CPC designation of Nigeria. Soludo want to destroy it. It is sad. It is sad. Anybody that is anywhere doing anything you are doing, you must be very careful. We are in a very delicate time. We are in a very terrible time, and we must be very, very careful in what we do, in what we say, and how we say them. This is a time that we need the attention of the world. Already, the freedom of the Biafran today is on the table. Chukwu Okike Abiama is the one today piloting the affairs of the Biafran. Chukwu Okike Abiama is the one today piloting the affairs of the Biafrans. And by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, everything will work out for our own good. But we must not destroy it by ourselves. We must not destroy it by ourselves. Anything you know you can do to make sure that Biafra is put on the spotlight, go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter the group you are. It doesn't matter the area. Any group that has anything to put Biafra on the spotlight, positive thing, anything positive, not on the negative, positive to put Biafra on the spotlight, go ahead and do it. If you want to engage in lawmakers, you want to engage in lobby group, you want to lobby, already you know Nigerian government is spending $9 million. We don't have that money. We do not have them. You see what $9 million can do? $9 million was able to bring the wife of the president to a program where Donald Trump attended a program. $9 million was able to make Donald Trump mention the name of the president of Nigeria, mention his wife, in a program that doesn't concern her, has nothing. It wasn't a state visit. That was not a state visit. It's just a Christian program that was organized. And they know that Donald Trump is going to grace it because Donald Trump has heart for anything that has to do with Christianity. Donald and these lobbies, they know. So when they found out that Donald Trump was going to attend a program organized by the Christians, they informed Nigerian government, made space for his wife, and smuggled her name into the discourse. And then Donald Trump came, saw it, mentioned her. Even Donald Trump was even looking to show you that she was not even on the high table, because Donald Trump was looking for her. Donald Trump is not blind. But after mentioning her, he was even looking for her. He didn't even know where she is. She must be in the crowd. You will see Donald Trump trying to see if he can know where she's standing. Because it wasn't a state visit. There was no special seat for her. You should have known, you should have thought that on such occasion. Did you see when Donald Trump welcomed this musician? There's one musician that Donald Trump mentioned and even gave her mic to speak. That was a staunch supporter of Donald Trump in the United States. I've forgotten her name. That lady, when Donald Trump mentioned her, you see how he welcomed her, introduced her, and even gave mic for her, allow her to speak. That is how you recognize people. That is how you appreciate them, not just by mentioning them and be searching them around. What you saw was the job of lobbyists. We do not have the money to engage Nigeria when it comes to lobbying. We don't have the money. The only thing we have is truth. Truth. The truth is Nigeria is a failed state. Nigeria is a failed state. There is a genocide against the Christians, which are majority Biafrans. That truth can never die as long as Chukwuka lives. The only thing we need is to unite and continue to shout that on top of our voices. With the little resources we have and people we have in the nation state, calling to their lawmakers, calling to their county heads. Anybody that can make a move and reach out in any gathering, speak about the situation of Biafra people. That is what we cannot compete with Nigeria in lobby. When you say lobby, we don't have the money. Where do we have $9 million to pay? $9 million. Where do we have it? Where do you have it? You don't even have $1 million to pay. Talk of 9. Do you even have $500,000 to pay? Do you even have $100,000 to pay? So you can see the differences. The difference is huge. But we have Chukwuka, and one with God is majority. All hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. We must continue to do what we have to do. If we say we have to go in the game of lobbying, no, we cannot win Nigeria in lobbying because our money is in their hand. They use our money against us. Just take, for example, what they did with $9 million, what it is, the $9 million is doing today. Any place that Christian genocide is mentioned, they will just tell you they will just treat it as a normal thing. If not for the grace of Chukwuka, if not the grace of Chukwuka, who placed Donald Trump in position where he is today and brought people that has conscience around him, people that have conscience and common sense around him. Not just common sense, people that have the heart of human heart. And the more we continue to speak, the people in the middle belt continue to shout. We have the majority. Our voice is very loud in the media. Our voice is very loud in the media. Every time Nigerian genocide is trending on Twitter, the place where everything is happening, it is trending because we are all talking about it. And in such kind of situation, we have already, Chukwuka has given us some people that have voice who cannot be compromised. So what they can do is just delay it. But at a point, a Chineke will touch the heart of that man and he will take the action that needed to be taken. That action must be taken. We must focus on things that matter. I thank Chukwuka that Biafrans, this is not the time to tell you do this or do this, don't do it or that. Every Biafran today know what to do. The Liberation Army made the announcement they made. I have no problem with the announcement they made. I have no single problem with the announcement that the Liberation Army made. It was to exonerate themselves, exonerate Biafra, and exonerate Mass, because Nigerian government is on a spray of propaganda. Nigerian government is on a spree of propaganda. They are ready to push as much propaganda as they can. They are ready to destroy our image. They are ready to make sure that we are irrelevant. They are ready to make sure that they change the narrative and tag us, the aggressors. And they are using Governor Soludo to do that. But as they are doing that, Chukwu Okeke Abiyama is also directing us on what to do. So I have no problem with that video that was made by the Liberation Army. It exonerates Mazen Nanaka, they exonerate them themselves. So as they are planning the false flag, anybody that claims he wants to enforce the statute should go with his name. So tomorrow, when you come and enforce it, when they come and enforce it from the back, you won't say it is gentle. You won't say it is the Liberation Army, because they have spoken. Anybody that want to pass at the back, if you want to enforce it, claim it, put your own name. Why many things have been tagged on Mazi Simon Ekpa is because most of the time we keep silent and we don't speak. That was why they tagged Mazi Simon Ekpa with so many things that doesn't have anything to do with him. They will push it to Mazi Simon Ekpa. The DOS were busy committing crime. Anyone they commit, they tag him. Anyone they commit, they target Mazi Simon Ekpa. And because we didn't have time to debunk all, some people begin to believe it and think it's true. So it is a good move. Now that the Liberation Army is done the picture, let them come and enforce it. Even after that, what you are watching here is Sit at Home Today. With all rubbish they were talking, this is Sit at Home. You see? Even with the nonsense, people are still sitting at home. This is today. This is today. With all the lies they are telling them, with all the promises, people refuse to come out. What's the motive? The only person that is forcing today is the government. Soludo is one forcing people. What we are seeing is today, with all the propaganda, all the blackmail. Look at it. The market, nobody came. This is today. Nobody came out. With all their lies, all their propaganda, nobody came out. People still refuse to come out. People refuse to come out. With all the propaganda and blackmail, people did not come out. Are you going to say it is Liberation Army that is enforcing it? Will you now say Mazi Simon Ekpa is enforcing it? Will you now say people are being forced not to stay? Biafran people know what they want. All we are asking, release Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. Simple. Release him. Start from releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, every other issue will be addressed. Why won't you address the main issue? And you people. This is it. Even with the announcement, with the videos, you see, we have sitting at home. Biafrans, they still sat at home. This is today. What you are watching is today. What you are watching here is today. Everywhere was still empty. The international community is watching. The whole world is watching. It is now clear that nobody is enforcing anything. The people on their own are demanding for the release of their leader. You think that Biafra will just go to sleep? You took the life of the parents of Mazen Nandekan. You convicted Mazen Nandekan without a written law. You convicted Mazen Nandekan with a non-existent law. And you think we will fold our hand and go to sleep and say, oh, okay. No matter how wicked we are, we have human feeling. We know that Mazen Nandekan committed no crime. Mazen Nandekan has not done anything wrong. Why did you convict him without a law? Why did you send him to Sokoto? Why did you blackmail Mazen Simon Ekpa? Why did you connive with Finland and took away our Prime Minister Mazen Simon Ekpa? And after doing that, you think we can just go to sleep and leave you? You think we will just go to sleep and pretend it's not happening? We will not. Look at the whole market. The market's locked up. Everywhere is empty. It's Monday. Monday sit at home continues. The message was clear. Nobody can stop it. Nobody is enforcing. Nobody goes to the place. It is the will of the people. The law for Mazen Nandekan. If you want to end it, release Mazen Nandekan. If you don't release him, you're wasting your time. Today, the Liberation Army has been exonerated. The same way Mazen Simon Ekpa was exonerated for the past almost 2 years. For almost 2 years, Mazen Simon Ekpa, he has not been in the picture. So he has been exonerated. You will not come and say Mazen Simon Ekpa is enforcing it at home. You will not come and say Mazen Simon Ekpa. The same thing today. The Liberation Army of Biafra has been exonerated. Tomorrow, that propaganda is dead on arrival. Every one of them pushing that propaganda. Oh, it is Mazen Simon Ekpa voice that are enforcing it at home. It is the Liberation Army that are enforcing it at home. It is this Biafra agitators that are enforcing it. You have seen it. Mazen Nandekan delivered a message. The Liberation Army delivered the message they got. But the people remain at home. It is not clear. That was why in the morning I was telling people that the Liberation Army did not stop the people because they were not the ones that started it. They were not enforcing it at any point in time. They never enforced it. It is the will of the people. And in their speech, they did not stop the people to either come out or not to come out. They said it is the choice of the people. The people have the right to choose either to come out or not to come. That was the express message delivered by the Liberation Army. So why are you confused about the message? Why is it that some of you get confused? The only thing that will make you confused is because of your hatred, because of your selfish interest, because you are self-centered, because you have one problem or because you don't like them or there is something you are protecting. You decide to destroy their image. Is that the right thing to do? It is not. We are in a very critical time. Anything you do today to make sure that the world see us as peaceful, that is what we are supposed to be doing. Because the only thing Soludo is doing is to show the world that we are violent. Soludo is trying everything he can to show the world that we are violent people. But we want to show them that we are not violent. We need to show them that we are not violent. And with this sit at home today, it is very clear. It is very, very clear that nobody is enforcing that. You will not come to word and say, gentle, enforce it at home. You will not come to word and say, Butuzo, enforce it at home. You will not come and say, Samuel Epa boys, enforce. This is the will of the people to free the supreme leader of Yobi Mazen, whose life is in danger, who was illegally convicted, a prisoner of conscience, and other Biafrans that have been illegally detained in several places across Nigeria. Nobody will speak for you if you don't speak for yourself. Nobody will fight for you if you don't fight for yourself. Nigeria is gone for good, and the international community knows it. We will not allow any politician to drag us into confusion. We will not allow any politician to drag us into chaos. We will not allow any politician to blackmail us. I thank the Biafran people for making their choice. I appreciate the Biafran people for making their choice. Whatever choice you have made today, it is your right. And I appreciate you for making that choice. Every single one of us have the right to choose what we want and how we want it. Every single one of us, we have the right to choose what we want and how we want it. And today, the Biafran people have chosen once again. The same thing, some of you forget so easily. The first time DOS announced this very sit at home, when they announced it and they canceled it, Mazi Simon Ekpa on the broadcast that day was telling Biafrans, obey the DOS. They are the one in charge. Mazi Simon Ekpa was telling Biafrans on that program that day, which I was with him live on that program. He was advising Biafrans to listen to the DOS because they are the one in charge. But the people refused and continued to sit at home. When Mazi Simon Ekpa discovered that it was the will of the people, he supported them. And the only thing you and I are supposed to do is to support the will of the people. If it is the will of the Biafran people to sit at home, support them, let them sit. Don't force anybody. Don't force anybody to come out, and don't force anybody to go in. No. That was the message of the Liberation Army, and it is clear. Anybody that will come tomorrow with the argument that sit at home is enforced, then you go and bring the person who enforced it. Or if we see any video anywhere, if they bring out any video anywhere, somebody shouting, somebody burning something, somebody destroying something in the name of sit at home, it is clear that it is not the Liberation Army. And if there is anybody who wants to enforce it, let the person come with his face, his own name. Don't hide under the Liberation Army. Come with your own face. Gentle appears with his face every time. Appear with your own face and claim responsibility. Enough of all these backyard games by the DSS, by the saboteurs and the DSS. Enough of all this false flag. So that's why I say people who misunderstood that message misunderstood it because they didn't have an open mind to watch. If you watch that message that was delivered by Angel Makeup, it was a very clear message, very sound and clear message. There was no error in it. But some of you just watch only first part. And you say, oh, why would you stop this at home? Why would you say, don't give up? You're compromised. Yeah, I know you are compromised. It is because you're compromised. Come on, stop that. Stop that. It doesn't mean that when you don't understand somebody, it means that the person compromised. Or when somebody have a different opinion with your own opinion, now it becomes compromised. That is not true. We don't know somebody who is compromised by having different opinion. No. Somebody can be on the right track, sincerely pursuing Biafra, but your opinion with his own is your idea, your method and his own will not be the same. You cannot say because my method and your own is not the same, because of that I'm compromised. This is the mentality that some of us have. That today it is easy to call somebody a saboteur. Saboteur doesn't move anybody. The people have called me saboteur every day, even every day. Even maybe before the end of this program, you see somebody write it on the comment section. People have attacked me for no reason, simply because I am not using the language they want me to use, simply because I'm not talking the way they want me to talk, simply because I have a different opinion with their own opinion. I have said this several times, that I cannot defend something that I'm not sure about. I only defend things that I'm very, very sure about, because I come online, I put my face. The funny thing that the people that even call you saboteur cannot even use their face and make a video. Some of those who come to challenge me, they see me here with my face koro. At least if you see me in the road tomorrow, you know that this is the person talking. Any place you see me in this world, any place I travel to, you will see me, you will recognize that this is that Chuk survivor. Look at him. But what about you? You don't have a face. You upon the fact you claim you've gotten Biafra, you toss Biafra, you claim you're on the right path, but you don't have the confidence to appear and defend what you trust. Sometimes you see some of them come online. When I give them link to come in, they will not come in. I give them a link. Come in and defend what you are saying. Put on your camera. Us debate it and let the world judge. Let people speak. They will not be bold enough to do that. They can't do that. But they will be on the comment section, or they will just come and challenge you, say one thing and they run away. That doesn't work that way. You should appreciate everybody. I'm not speaking the way you want me to speak. It doesn't mean that we are enemies. It doesn't make me a saboteur. Likewise, it doesn't make you a saboteur. People can have different ideas on how to do things. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that let the problem be solved. Let there be a solution. That is what we are all chasing. But it's sad that some of us are driven to a very wrong side, that sometimes it's difficult to imagine what people do. But we must continue. Today was very, very nice. It has proven again that Biafrans know what they want. And these are what we want to, this is what the world is supposed to be seeing, that they see that Biafrans are peaceful people. Nobody enforcing this. There's nobody anywhere enforcing this at home. It has been confirmed today. With the videos that come in, sit at home still continues. I pray that all of us will focus on things that matters and stop distracting ourselves. You're welcome, my brother Christian. Thank you for joining, bro Christian. I can see you there. Hello, my brother.
Yeah, so thank you so much. I've seen also the sit at home, like you rightly said, doing what they feel like doing, is out of their own volition. Nobody is forcing anybody. Yes. So anybody who is going with that narrative is lying to him or herself. I saw this guy, but of course I know him already from many years ago. So I know that these are the people who are enemies of Nnamdi Kanu, one way or the other, but he has been acting in recent time like he's not. But we know deep down, yes. We know whom he is, where he belongs. He's called that Chinedu Azuzu guy. Remember, he was driving around saying that people are still skeptical, the fear is still there, that is why. But as time goes on, people will now begin to come out confidently that the sit at home has ended. Today, I was just seeing it and I'm like, this guy is just a mouthpiece of Soludo. Chineke on there, a truth teller, no adding, no subtracting. No, but that is not true. You are subtracting because it's not, what you are saying is just not factual, it's not true. There are people who are genuinely, there are Biafrans who are genuine. They are in sympathy, right? They are in this solidarity with Mazen Namdekano. He pains, just like he pains all of us, you know, and they decide to do what they do. So for you to come and say that they are afraid, that blah, blah, no, you are not being straight at all. We know on whose side, and that is what he get paid. That is, some of them, that's what they get paid, you know, because he was in Europe, yeah, and he led back, you know, to be doing Soludo solution. So, but it's well, it's all right. Eventually, everything will be sorted at some point. There will be, like I always say, a day of reckoning will come eventually, you know, because he's supposed to speak like a normal human being. That nobody's forced. Did he see anybody putting gun on somebody's head or shooting to stop anybody from? No, nobody. So why are you not calling it for what it is? Why are you saying that people are still skeptical? People are still afraid? That, I mean, that is not, that is not being honest. You are not honest. Simple as that.
You explain tire.
You know, how do you go, my brother? Because yeah, there's a lot. I haven't really have time because somebody at this very moment. So I don't know. I don't know when I will be able to, so that we can, because a lot has also come out through recent time, both from Rally More, from this, from different angles. There's definitely a lot to deliberate on. But anyhow, it just, I feel like where everything is still in motion, is still on course, you know, nothing changed, basically. You know, one thing is for sure, that is that we've always said it. Anybody, people can delude themselves all they want, you know, something's going to happen. Now the zoo, something's going to give. That's for sure, because it can't continue like this. Whether Ralimon say split or the division is not a major whatever, but it's going to come to that, because there's no two ways about it. It's just as simple as that. You know, you must be able. But look. Okay, I wanted to, sorry, before I think I just pivoted to something else. I wanted to say, was it truly, didn't Nandikano order the end of Zitatom, or same old crap that Nandikano said, nah, this, said that? I mean, so what do you think, bro? What do you think?
Yeah, I think I did a program on that in the morning. Hello? Yeah, you can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Malchus, yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so I dealt with that in my morning program. I dealt with that issue in my morning program. And have you watched that video? Have you watched the video?
Your morning program?
Yeah, have you watched the video of the announcement that was made by the Liberation Army?
I think I saw briefly. Yeah, I saw a guy who was reading a paper. Yeah, stuff like that. But I don't know if he's. Yeah, so yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, if you listen to them, you will understand the information very well. Don't listen to what people are saying outside. They did not cancel the seat at home.
Okay.
What they said in that program was that information came from Mazen Nandekano that the sit at home should stop. Nobody should force anybody to sit at home. Then on the second part of it, they went ahead to say that anybody that wants to sit at home has the right to sit at home. That if you want to sit
100%.
at home, nobody should force anybody to sit or not to sit. And they also issued a straight warning to Soludo that if he continues to force the Biafrans to come out, they will come after him.
Yeah.
So they made it clear. But you know, some people, when they because of personal interest and greed or envy or jealousy or anger or quarreling that people are having, when somebody says something, they don't want to they want to make it to look negative. No matter what somebody said, they make it negative. If you just like we have been saying in this platform, you know, Soludo has a mission. He has a mission to turn everything in Biafra land violent, more especially this sit at home. He wants to make it look violent. That is why he even went to touch it, even when the sit at home is calm and relaxed.
Yeah.
And in all this while, the people that have been indicted in this enforcement say it's always Liberation Army. The world still is a gentle liberation army. They have been indicted. So they have come outside to make clear statement that the sit at home is not enforced by anybody. That any Biafran has the right, whether you are doing business or school or whatever, you have the right to decide not to sit at home. It is your decision. Nobody will force you either to come out or to go in.
Yeah.
And they gave warning to Soludo that if he make attempt of doing what he did to Onitsha market, to other markets again, that they are going to come after him.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Simple. So, but you see people, because of selfish interest and personal interest, some of them, they will tell you that they came out and say, Mazen Nanakan says stop sit at home. And it's a lie that they've been compromised. There is nothing, the message has nothing to do with being compromised.
They are wasting their time.
They just read a message that was, it's just like when Mazen Samarek was taught. You know that the same message was delivered to Mazen Samarek. The problem is not that the message comes from Mazen Nanakan or not Mazen. Mazen Samarek made it clear that he will not obey instruction coming from that direction for a particular reason.
Exactly, of course.
And he said that the person who is in detention will not determine how you're going to see. It is you outside that will plan how to detain somebody who is. It's just like somebody who they kidnap in the kidnapping den.
Yeah.
Then you expect the person in the kidnapping den now to decide for you on what to do and how to rescue him. No, it is you outside that will decide. Master someone will explain that time, and you still know that within that time there are some instruction that came from Mazen Nanakan that Mazen someone carried out the way it came.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when people begin to draw that analysis, I begin to wonder, the only thing that makes them to misunderstand a message because of anger, because of unnecessary hatred you have for each other, because of group, maybe because it is not your group that is saying it, it is another group. You don't like this group, you don't like it. So anything that comes from this group, so long it's not from your own mouthpiece, you do not like it.
Yeah, some of these people, because of the evilness of their own heart, they fail to understand that the Biafran people, after these many years, they've come to understand what is going on. They do understand. Mazen Nanakan doesn't even need to say something. Biafran people know what they want. They know how to go about it. If somebody come to say that Mazen Nanakan will say, Biafran people, the genuine people who are committed in solidarity with him, they already know what is going on. So this whole thing, let the Soludo and his type continue to waste their time, So it's just very simple in my estimation, because there are those who know that, first of all, you cannot hold the man there unjustly and expect everything to just go on normal, So they want us to just continue, go back to just like that, while we abandon the one who has put everything online for the entire Biafran people. There are those who they have come to understand that, and they also know that there's no way Nnamdi Kanu, who is inside, will come and say something. So they will do what they think is right for the Biafran people and for everybody. So one thing is very clear. One thing is very clear, and that is that the people have their right. It is their right, their prerogative to sit at home, not to sit at home. Yes. Nobody has the power to take that away. Not even Soludo, not even anybody. So Soludo thinks that he can bully people around because he has the support of the caliphate. But that is one thing I know, because the people have right to choose their way, So yeah, well, like I said, I hope my voice is coming. Network is not it's not really guaranteed. But one thing is, let them continue to lie to themselves. The more they do this thing, the more shame come upon the zoo and their agents. The Biafran governors and politicians, the more shame continue to come upon them, the more destruction continue to come upon them. We will never relent on that. That's our position until the right thing is done, because even the wife of this criminal drug baron, she has been so disgraced world over now. Everybody, so you see how at the end they will be crowned in that shame of, so that shame will always be their crowning jewel. So that is it, because When you are not straightforward, when you are not honest, you are evil worker, worker of iniquity. Shame will always come upon you at the end of the day. All over the globe now, all over the globe, people are talking about it. How he was completely denounced and rejected, from Turkey. The people just completely, because they know that he's coming to lie to cover up the genocide that is going on in the country. So, and ultimately, the solution, we know what the solution is, and ultimately it will come to that, because no any other solution is going to work. I understand, like that Ebube, that pastor from Midube, the Fulani guy. You remember the guy I'm saying, eh?
Yes.
So we know that when those ones goes to America, we know what they are preaching. They are preaching for, they're asking for help, right? But they're at the same time telling them, please don't divide the country, because if you divide them, he could leave us vulnerable to the terrorist Fulanis. I know that. We know this, bro. So when Ralimo comes up, but at the end of the day, it's still going to happen, because there's no two ways about it. Because now the thing is, like I said, there's just a lot more to deliberate upon, right? So Larimo, or any of them, none of them has come out concretely to say this is what we are going to do, right? So, but he just came like to put that to rest, because even before everything, people are being insinuating, and if you watch, people who were making that insinuation were those two, the evil ones, mostly the one Nigerians and the Caliphate, that they are coming to divide Nigeria. That the committee led by Ralimo and Chris Smith, that they've decided that Trump should come and divide Nigeria. When that has not happened, you remember we talked about it. So is that fear and that evil in their heart, because they know the evil they've done and they know how evil Nigeria is. That is what is overshadowing every of their thought, that is basically what America is coming to do. No, that is not what they're coming to do, but they will get there at some point. That's a fact, because at the end of the day, a solution has to prevail. You can't continue like that. So they have to. And what is going to be the solution? One of the solutions that we bring is that Sharia law will be taken out. That one is obvious. If you say you are not coming to divide Nigeria, okay, how are you going to save the Christians that are being massacred? Let's not even talk about Biafra, because maybe you people, there's this clutch, whatever it is, that say Biafra should not be talked about. Everybody is scared because of British not to talk about Biafra, and we don't have enough power on our own to do it, but they will still end up there. Mark my word, everybody will end up there, one way or the other, because that is the solution. So if America is coming with Trump and the rest of them, what are they going to do? How are they going to save the life of Christians that continue, in spite of the fact that they have foot on the ground now, they still continue to massacre Christians? So there's no way. So eventually you're going to have to say, okay, Sharia law, take it out from Nigerian constitution straight away. And you can also say, okay, that just like United States is, every state must have autonomy, meaning that if you're Fulani or Yoruba or whatever, you have no business in any Biafra land, and Biafran soldier or whatever have no business in Yoruba land or whatever, because you must have autonomy. And like one state in America, I saw this morning, he said that for the past more than a year now, and from federal government has entered the state, because the state, they run their own affairs. They do, if you swim or you swan, either you sink or, you know what I mean? That is what it is. So these are part of the solution. But we know undoubtedly that none of these things is going to work. I can guarantee you, none of it is going to work. They already say that the Sharia is whom they are, is part of the, you cannot stop that. So at the end, they're just going to have their own country. It's sad that people are not, is not going maybe like straightly or so quickly or whatever, but we will get there eventually. Okay, my brother. So obviously, there's definitely a lot going on, and that just thank you so much, and continue to do what you do. Biafrans appreciate you. Every Biafran, continue to do your whatever you can contribute, whatever you can do. We must continue, because the consequence of not continuing, we know is dire. it is dire. You know, if we don't continue, we must continue till the bitter end. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Did you hear that? I heard from their news. I heard that their Eliza Queen is inviting Tinubu next month.
Exactly, I saw it. Oh, is it next month?
It's next month. It's not March.
Okay. Well, you see, yeah, but obviously, yeah, I don't know what is there for them to talk about, but it's obvious that everything, everything there's Obayara all over the place, and we know their position. We know that they own the country. Everybody know that. It's not news. You know, they own it. You know, the caliphate runs it on their behalf, and it's the same caliphate that put Tinubu there, whom the whole world know that is a drug criminal, a drug trafficker, you know, a money launderer and certificate for that. All the criminality is in his hand, you know. So, but again, the black race, the black man will never cease to amaze me, you know. So it is what it is. People who have decided that they can never do right by themselves, so you always have the same result. Because all this whole thing going on, if these northerners and the rest of them, if they did not fall in line with the marauding janjaweed from this Futajelon, all these things won't be happening. You know, you wouldn't be needing America or Europe or wherever to come and, you know, people should, but when you fail to do the right, you see what happens. That's what happens when you fail to. They were all there when they were telling them that they were going to bring in all the Fulanis in the entire Sahara region and to bring them into the country. People who are not Nigerians. You want to and everybody, nobody could summon the courage to stop them, to ask them. So why are you going? How you want to destroy the country? Now everybody is paying the price. The Yorubas, their political, they're always in complicity in all this whole thing, and so they're paying the price. We see now how they are massacring them in Kwara State there, and it's not the end. It's gonna go further. It's going to continue. I told you it's going to get worse. Forget about all this whole thing. If America make them bring all the food, soldier for their country there. These people, you don't know these people. People who don't value their life. You think they will value your own? Eh? So at the end of the day, the right thing is still going to have to be done. Otherwise, it makes no sense. They will still continue to massacre this middle beta because they say, well, this middle beta, if you want to make it quick and short and simple, because it's a simple problem, solvable.
Wow, we lost your voice. We lost your voice. Christian, we can't hear you anymore. I think.
Hello, man.
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello,
oh my God. Yeah.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. When you are talking and yes. Can you hear me? Yeah. So I said, when you are talking and you don't know if the person, if you are transmitting, it can be very frustrating. But anyway, yeah. So yeah. So that my point is that look, it just look, everything will reach a point of no return.
Christian, I think we have actually reached a very delicate point with this visit that Tinubu is making to King, a state visit to Buckingham Palace. It has a very strong meaning because when I was listening to the news, they said that since the inception of the contraption called Nigeria, only 3 presidents have been has that visit. Only 3 presidents has that honor of state visit to the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
The first person that made that visit was Gowon.
Mm-hmm.
Gowon was hosted. After Gowon, the next person was Shagari.
Mm-hmm.
After Shagari, the next person was Babangida.
Oh, so
when you check these 3 people, you know that these 3 people has a key role to play, and there was a change within these 3 people. Each time they get there.
Mm-hmm.
I begin to reason it on my own side. Something will definitely happen. I don't know what it is.
So Mazi Chelo, until Buhari, the one when Buhari come, that will not be state visit. What was it?
It wasn't a state visit. A state visit that is hosted by the Queen. No, it's not.
Okay, but in Buhari Abiabu, Owen called Biabu Eba. This Charles now that has become king, hosted him. You remember that?
Yes. Have a visit. Just like when they pay visit, they can go to Buckingham Palace and speak. They can invite them and talk. But when you are going just to go for them to be host, for the palace to host the person, when they give you the invitation. When they were in their media, I'm not the one saying in the media, they were explaining that the only 3 people has that honor. Only 3 people. They mentioned Gowon. Gowon was given that kind of invitation.
Babangida.
The next person that was given that invitation was
Shagari?
Shagari.
Okay.
Shagari. Shagari. After Shagari, the next person that was given that invitation was Babangida.
Obviously, yeah, there's no doubt that there's a lot going on, because come to think of it.
Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain.
Yeah. Come to think of it, bro. One man who opens his mouth, but word won't come out of it. You know, this Tinubu guy, absolutely, it's just really sad. Who we have a guy like that as their leader? Not even local government council. I mean, it's crazy. And but you know, we just have to watch and see what happens. But like you say, yeah, it's without a doubt, you know, something's gonna have to. No way, you know, because him and Otu America's way better, hey, unprecedented. I'm telling you, and they've come. There's no going back.
They go nowhere.
Yeah. So they go nowhere because they are committed to, you know, seeing to it that the Christians are protected. How do you do that with these people also who are committed with the agenda of Islamization and Fulanization? So the only solution at the end of the day is going to be that they have their own sovereignty and manage their life as they wish, you know. So if they see me for their place, make them call Isba for me, you know, because I know go there. away from Choka there. Absolutely. Odegu, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming on. It is so important. And I really appreciate the courage that the Biafrans have this time around. And this thing that happened, when I saw that message that was released by the Liberation Army, I felt happy with it because of the situation we are in. Because Nigeria is trying to paint us violent by all means possible. So the Liberation Army exonerating themselves, removing themselves from this picture, I love it so much. For me, I love it. Because the intention of Soludo was to drag them into this matter. Soludo wanted to drag us into this matter,
to vindicate himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that he go say, I tell you, and then they do them.
I tell you, and then they kill themselves. I tell you, and then they do, and then they force people to sit down.
Yeah.
I told you. Because that is always
but the whole world.
That is always the message. When he come and he say, the IPOB said they're not the one. It is this Samanekpa boys. Samanekpa boys. I have met with IPOB. I discussed with them. They said, my brother. And another information that came from that very message, another thing that message shows is that Mazen Nandekano is in communication with every genuine Biafran that is genuinely fighting for this cause. He will always commensurate with you. He will always reach out. If you are genuine, he will definitely reach out. It doesn't matter whether you obey or you don't obey. He will reach out because he knows that you understand the key. And these are the people. This you see, that's why sometimes when I see people talking, I just wonder. These boys were the surviving ESN of Mazen Nandekano. They are the surviving ESN. As today, there is no other person alive. There's no other person I know that is in that ESN today, apart from these people. These were people who work directly. They work directly with Ikonso. If you go and check one of the pictures of Ikonso that I have, you will see Gentle at the back of Ikonso. Gentle was standing at the back of Ikonso. He was his direct bodyguard.
So this equals so that Mazen Nande cannot love so much that he shed tears when they killed him. So that is why sometimes when we say anything, we need to be careful so that we don't destroy ourselves. Anything we can do to preserve ourselves, preserve what we have, because when this thing begin to happen, at least we have something to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
But some people, out of one thing or the other, they don't want to listen. It is sad.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, even Nigeria is, should I say, epitome of global conspiracy. They like you anywhere else. It's incredible because they all knew that Nigeria is a fraud, a falsehood again of the highest order. But you know that global experimentation that they rooted out of evil, pure. I mean, how do you explain what is going on in Nigeria? Everybody knows what is going on. And just like you said, okay, man, maybe look, the time is up. We want to go. Who knows? Because as we speak now, we came and abroad near Nago, near Nafelgo. So, Yaman, okay. The time is up, you know, because as we speak now, I'm with. Exactly. And more so because now the big brother is in it. America, so I come out there, so imagine quite na port, whatever. So my bro, trust me, it's what a time to be alive. If any, you know, now people been and do to her and on a National Assembly or Senate Hall. That's that for this transmission. That because even Nigeria, but the one Jesus Christ, the senators, they are all working to make sure that first they just deceive the masses, with some language or antics, but they already determined on how they are going to run the election. So just like everybody saw in 2023, so that is another headache. Now another headache when the Tinubu and the Senate and the politicians, this is a headache they get because they want to make Tinubu continue, even though the people doesn't want him. They never wanted Tinubu. Everybody knows. Nobody. My goodness, nobody wants him. But anyhow, then do it will always turn out good for us. I believe that by the grace of God, anything they do, it will turn out. Soludo and the rest of them, they've been put to shame. That is an oration when they find that no Siam at all, because the whole world is watching. How today they've come out to demonstrate in a very clear terms that they have the right to sit at home or not to sit at home. So, how do you go, my brother?
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Please try, Bro Christian, on your own time, try and watch that video that was made by the Liberation Angel Makeup. Watch it, and then so that when we come, we can be able to talk more.
Talk about it.
If you have something to talk about it, then you can talk. Because some people, I see somebody writing on the comment section, so the person told you to go and watch it. He said the way the Angel Makeup presented the matter wasn't right. He's not good the way he presented it. You see, that is one thing with us, And Makeup himself is not an expert. He is not an expert in communication. He is not. Everybody is just managing what we have. We are managing anything that we have. That is why when you see certain things,
exactly.
Look at the positive. Don't always focus your attention on the negative.
Exactly.
Most of the time, most of us have very positive intentions, but the way we present it might not be the way a professional will put it. So when you know that the person who is presenting the matter is not a professional, you don't need to judge them. You don't.
You take it. Take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Take it, filter it, and use.
Take it for what it is.
Against them or talk against them or begin to say they are being compromised or they are terrorists or they are compromised. They are working with God. No. These people are not professionals in communication. That is not their area. Even in the military, we are managing what we have.
Of course.
But some people don't understand it. Some of us don't understand it.
Yeah.
Many of us that are even doing this online, those of us that are speaking online in our various platforms, some of us did not learn communication.
Yeah.
That is not our area field of discipline. But we have to engage in it because it is necessary.
Massachusetts, all these people, Massachusetts, they here.
Here you go ahead.
Yes, make them they run around in circle. Let them continue to run around in circle. I watch also they will come to where we are. If they run finish that place when we stand, all of them, including the America, everybody will come to where we stand because where we stand is the gospel truth. According to Mazen Nanikano, my words are gospel. Then the gospel truth is that Nigeria have no business staying together because it was never meant to be. It's not a nation, it's not a country, not even a country, it's not. And that is what has led to all this catastrophe, the chaos, the perpetual retrogression. That is just the one thing. So if you want to go to Jericho before you come to, it doesn't matter, continue, but eventually you will come to our point. And our point is that every of these regions have to manage themselves. Simple. So whether you come in the form of restructuring, or you come to remove Sharia, or you come to protect Christian, whatever, at the end you will come to that same point. Go and this thing you go say, I talk out. All of them go come to it. But I believe that the Americans are smart enough. They are smart enough, way smarter. So they know that that is where everybody will end up at the end of it. Thank you, my brother. God bless.
Thank you so much. Look at somebody else is writing on the comment section.
It's everything.
You say, Mazi Chooks, your neutrality is damaging your image. Why are you not encouraging Biafra to go and support the new lawyer? Instead, you are busy entertaining the supporters of Ngozu or whatever he wrote. What a hypocrisy.
Onyara, madman. I guess na man, huh?
You see, this is the problem we have. You see this one now from nowhere. He came and write this in now and for his own mind now, he has made sense. So when the issue of this lawyer was talked about, when I saw the lawyer issue in my program, I even played it on my program. I shared it, I shared the link for the Zoom meeting. I shared the Zoom meeting. I told people to go there, listen, watch. If you want to support the lawyer, go ahead. The lawyer is something we have prayed for a very long time. It is a lawyer for Master Simon Ekpa, not for me. It's for Master Simon Ekpa. I talked about it. I posted it. I shared it. In my program here, I displayed it. I supported it. But look at how he came online to write now, simply because maybe you hate a particular person now. So I should just follow you now and hate the person. Don't talk anything. Don't say anything. I should just focus on what you want me to say.
Exactly. Yeah, well, the other side too go come, then go say attack you the same way. That why you not go do. But you know, for me, like I always said, everybody continue to do whatever they do, whatever they can. It's all working out good, slowly but surely. I will not come to prejudice anything, So anything when they do, we pray to Chuko Kabiama, make it complement them so that we get the good result. That's all I'm going to say. Like when they wanted to hold the old Anambra election, I was never in support of it, but I did not say people should. Anybody who wants to do it can do it, fine. But so that is the thing. But I know that so this guy he say what he wants and in business that. So if he wants support anything where they support to do, go ahead and do it. It's welcome development.
People behave. I can't understand. It's so sad how people they just come, you write anything. You want me to speak the way you want. You want me to just take your own word. And how at this my age that I cannot have my own decision on what to do?
Yeah.
At my age, I cannot take decisions or be able to filter word for myself. Know what is good to say and what is not good to say.
Yeah.
Now what for now? I see somebody just entered and I'm rounding off. This is an evening program. I don't waste time on the evening program. We have instead, because of the presence of my brother Christian, I've spent more time. So I think I see who is there. I think is that Ocean? Ocean Monster? Is that Ocean? Ocean, are you there? If you're there, unmute yourself. That's Ocean. Unmute yourself, Ocean.
Yes, but because I'm
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I will wait you because my evening program is just 1 hour, highest 1 hour 30 minutes. So I'm almost rounding up. So, my brother Christian, I appreciate you so much for your effort. I know it's not been easy, but anytime you have time, you just join and we talk about these things. It is very
For
important.
sure. For sure.
Because
for sure. For sure. Yeah.
The way I see it now, among all these people, you are the only person that seem to be very, very open and discussing with open mind, have the open mind to listen to issues regardless who is talking.
Yes.
Every other person, they come here, they listen with sentiment.
Yeah.
Before you make a speech, they already make up their mind what they want to believe. So once you start talking, they now begin to focus on the attack, what to attack. Some of them will be on the comment section just listening. They will be listening when you're going to mention their name. Or when you're going to mention the name of the group they like or the name of the group they don't like.
Exactly.
So next thing you mention it, next thing you see, they will send you requests. They come and attack. So,
but we will not. You won't be moved by that. No. You stay. We stay focused. Is Biafra or nothing, and nothing is gonna change that. Nothing is gonna stop that. Anybody try, you just keep trying. At the end, you will fail. The Soludos of this world, all of them. All these one Nigerian is P2B, all of them. They will all fail. God, Chineke doma anyị ndụ, a ga-afụ otu ọ ga-esi wee in such a way that even our Onyendo has always said that no man will take the glory, but him alone, God, will get the glory. So that's what it is. I've just said it a few minutes ago. I said where we stand as Biafran, the entire world will eventually come to that place. Let them, they are meandering now, just meandering around it, running in circle. But when they run finish, they will come to our point. And our point has always been that you cannot, there's no any form of experimentation or technical or scientific effort that has been able to make night and day to cohabit. It is impossible. It's absolutely impossible. But that is what they are trying to do in Nigeria. That's a fact. You see what happens, right? They separate. Because they can, you see, but what they are expecting is for that to happen in Nigeria. People who are so fundamentally different in every way possible, apart from the skin color. What the heck? How does that work? So that is crazy, absolutely crazy. If you want people to have some semblance of humanity or normalcy, you do the right thing. So, but like I said, they will come to that point. After Ronara, they will come there. So thank you so much, bra Choose. That you can get you again way chi.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, brother. So, my fellow Biafrans, I thank you all for being with us this evening, and we're going to be seeing tomorrow morning, same time. Try to join us. I've spoken about the issue. My brother Williams, that is on the comment section right, and I've spoken about the case of Mazi Samanekwa. The case of Mazi Samanekwa is any Biafran that doesn't have that at heart is a wicked soul. That case of Mazi Samanekwa have been bothering me. The need for him to have a good representation. I can't lie to myself. I don't lie about issues. Mazi Samanekwa doesn't have a good representation in the case. All this while he has never had. So for us to make sure he has a good representation, it is something that everybody should celebrate. When I saw that Mazi Samanekwa got an international lawyer, I was very impressed. I shared the video I shared the message on my Twitter handle. I shared it on my Facebook. About 2 Facebook I'm using, I shared it there. And I also spoke about it on my program when I was making program. I shared it here, I displayed it. The very day the meeting was held with the lawyer, I was on the program and I told people to go and join, go there and join, hear for yourself and ask questions. So you can be able to make contributions. So I give support to every reasonable thing that makes sense to me. But when information that doesn't make sense to me, I don't care who presents it. I don't care who is talking about it. I am not going to pay attention. I will not attack you. I will not talk about you. I will not talk about it. But anything that makes sense, once I see it, you don't need to tell me. When I see it, I digest it, it makes sense to me. I will now speak about it. Definitely, so long it is about Biafra. So long it is to get Biafra, I don't back down. I don't need anybody to remind me. I talk about it. May Chukwu Okike Abia guide and protect us, secure us, give us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Yeah. Now this two survivors. Two survivors.
Yeah, Ocean, I'm rounding up now. I don't know if I can.
I know.
I'm rounding up.
That is why I quickly joined, because as you can see, I'm still moving on the road. But one thing I would say, I appreciate you for this evening program. I did not see you in the morning. I did not see your notifications. So, but I greet Bro Chris. I think you've left already.
Yes.
Yes. One thing I will tell you is this: Mass to survival. The message you're talking about, some part of that message is good. Some of it is far from the desired message. You see, one thing that is we Biafrans, one thing with us is that we are very smart, we are very brilliant, intelligent people with wisdom. I know that somebody like you, Master Survivor, you have been a very long time with Imagine and the Kano. I think before us, I don't know. Then, and I believe that you have followed Master Simon Ekpa very much well. So, as I am, if message come from Master and the Kano, I can articulate and understand. I can tell you that this is message that comes from Master and the Kano. But this one, I know. This one, I'm not sure of that. So, and when the message, the person who wrote that script, said that nobody forces sit at home, which all of us we have discussed it so many times. When the DOSs, when the people from Nigeria government and the governors, they are trying to tag the Biafrans that they are forcing to sit at home. All of us, we keep on debunking them, even until today. But Mazi, to survivor, I will tell you with every honest, with every sincereness that script that was read yesterday, there are some certain things that are very wrong there. Very wrong. The guy that read it is not a professional, and they would have not made some certain statements. And let me say this. If we are a nation, I'm not being emotional. If we have been declared and we are nations, we should be very careful on what we do. Very careful in the sense, no matter what we believe, we should be very sensitive on what we do, what we play in the public, what we utter in the public. It matters a lot. We are now going for recognition. We are now fighting for the people to come and help us and talk and see what we are doing and accept it and look at what some people are saying. How can we present ourselves if people begin to listen to such people like that? That is too bad.
What is the problem you found in the speech? Just go straight to the problem. What did you
see? I will give you two examples. Remember that when those guys was missing in action, when there's news, all of us we pray for them, including your own channel. All of us we defended the situation. We pray for them, and we thank God as they return. All of us we celebrated it. Now this message come. Number one. The one point that is very wrong on that statement is that Mazin Bekano give us message or instruction. That is number 1 point. Very bad and very wrong. And the way they undermine Mazin Simon Ekpa, they very bad. The picture of Mazin Bekano. Okay, because you're going, maybe when you come to the morning program, we'll have our time. Then we can discuss it. I'll put it point by point.
Okay.
Then another thing is that there's something that they say there that is very, very implicating in all round. But you please listen to that message very well. There is the part that he read, and he said, if anybody wants to enforce it, if any government wants to enforce it, or something like that, that is a very dangerous word. They knew the person who wrote that script.
If anybody wants to enforce it, that what will happen?
He said that if any government want to enforce it,
yes,
then he said other things. After he has said about Soludo and the Nigerian state. So anyway, the internal division, we will not allow it. We are very, very brilliant and very smart. Those who think that it will happen, it will not happen. Biafrans cannot kill themselves. That is my message. Biafrans can never kill themselves. So even if they think that they will bring it in and they will begin to hear this and that, we are far bigger than that. And the UFB soldiers, armies, they are well trained and professionals. So much, I will leave you and I'll wait for you in the morning so that we may discuss more. Thank you very much.
Okay. In the morning, before you come in the morning, try and watch that video. Watch it properly so that you understand it. Because from all that you are saying now, I think you have not digested that video. And when you are watching it, remove sentiment so that when we are discussing, we will touch every aspect. For me, I am very good at picking out positivity in everything that somebody do. Even if you are my enemy, you are doing something, I focus on the positive aspect of it. They say all things work together for good to them that love Chukwu Gabiam. Go and listen to it properly again. Try as much as possible to come tomorrow. I did the program today. Today, my morning program, I dealt with it. I explained it. So many people were concerned also, and I explained it properly. So tomorrow, since you still want us to talk about it tomorrow morning, please join so that we can be able to discuss it.
Immediately I see you online. You see when I see you, when I see that you are out already, I'm the first person that I comment already and make some comment on the lesson. And I was listening. So I will do my best. As soon as I see you online, I will join immediately. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
It's okay, my brother. No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're on the road and you're walking and you're talking. Be careful. Oh. Stay safe.
Thank you, bro.
All right. So, my fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that have been with us on this program. Everybody should calm down, calm down. Everything is working out for our own good. One thing I want you to know is that this sit at home was voluntary. Nobody put it in place. Biafran people are the one that activated it. The DOS started it and they called it off. Biafran people activated it. Up to today, it belongs to them. We have been saying that nobody is enforcing it, but Nigerian government continue to insist that we are enforcing it. They continue to insist every time that we are enforcing it. So I don't see anything wrong for the Liberation Army coming out to exonerate themselves from it completely. And today, you see the sit at home still going on massively. It speaks a lot. Soludo has a mission, and his mission is to make us violent, but he will never succeed. He will never succeed, no matter how he tried. Let us remain on the positive side. We are pursuing one just cause, one purpose, unity of purpose, whichever angle you are. Continue to focus on the unity of purpose. We are not expert. Every one of us came into this issue, given our wisdom, our common sense, we apply it. So certain times when people make mistake in their pronunciation, in their speech, like there are some people who come online here, the only thing they come and look at here is when I speak wrong English. They forgot that I'm not an Englishman. I'm not British. We learn English. But there are some people who will come to your program, they want to know when you speak wrong English. There was somebody that came on my comment section, was correcting my English. Even in Facebook, they do it a lot. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The most important thing, try to pick the positive things in what is happening. You put it together. Master Samuel said, harmonize them. Master Samuel said, he said there is something everybody have. There is something that IPOB can do that the people who are in the BRICS cannot do. That the thing that USB can do, that those who are in the CRC cannot do. So, but when all of them harmonize each other, do your own, I do my own, this one do his own, they put it together and push it out there, the result is going to be massive. Let us channel our energy in unity of purpose by the special grace of Chukwu. As for me, this place where I did, anything that has to do with Biafra, once it comes out, I am going to follow it and I will promote it. More especially if it has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Eba, I don't joke with it. The only thing that makes me to come after people is when you begin to try these two men, when you begin to insult them publicly, you begin to abuse them. I don't take it light. I come after you. Apart from that, you have the right to do any other thing, speak in your own language, follow your own style, your own method, focusing on Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say Biafra will come in such a way that nobody will take the glory. And I believe him. Biafra is coming. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. I appreciate every one of you. May Chukwu be my guide and protect every single one of you that watch this program. Please, as you watch, like and share to other platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is good to you, and continue to support. The case of Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming out August, 5th of August. Remember, Mazi Simon Ekpa has said, anybody that can be able to come to Finland, please prepare yourself, buy your ticket on time. He needs solidarity. Even without him saying it, we're supposed to be in solidarity with him there in the court. He has gotten an international lawyer. Support the lawyer. Support the lawyer. Any way you can support to raise funds to lawyer, support. Whatever you are doing that is for the progress of this struggle. More especially, the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is there to me. I will pick it up. You don't need to bring it to me. And when I speak about it, it doesn't mean I'm endorsing you. I'm only endorsing Biafra. That's all. I endorse Biafra issue. Anything that has to do with Biafra, I will endorse it. Once I look at it with my own common sense, with my own little ideas, I look at it and it resonates with me. If it resonates with me, I will use it for program. May Chukwu be my guide and protect all of you. May Chukwu come and guide and protect all the Biafran, more especially our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. No weapon formed or fashioned against them shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against us, the Biafran, shall prosper. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate every one of you. I was not able to go to the media. You know, normally my evening program, I go to Nigerian media and bring out their media issue. I have a lot of issues on the media, but I can't be able to present them now. My time is up already. Hopefully, tomorrow evening we go back to media programs that we can be able to play and digest some things that they have in their media that are very interesting, that has to, a lot to do with us. So we'll do that tomorrow. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow morning by the grace of Chukwu. Remember us. Good night, everybody. Good night.
This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen hero.
wojuku like a papa nuku. Bojambe weboniro, me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro, me tell you what I day. For we just all the rest of man, I tell you what I am. Me no back and forth, me tell them
I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, forever be a part.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We bled in our history that the death of our people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now? If not you, you died at Mali, 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 Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Raise the flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in our heart, we bleeding inside, tears in our eyes, so I'm falling here.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
They paid the ultimate price. They died for me, for the freedom of my unborn child. We live for the legacy.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright. Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Yeah. Put the flag in the air. Never be afraid. March on. Cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah. You know what it is.
I'm looking at myself in
We
the
must
mirror.
revenge. And we must stand to represent who we are.